Carrie.
What is it?
I have a huge fucking problem.
What?
I'm going to a screening of Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D tonight, and I can't remember what happens in the first two films.
I told you to stop eating that off-brand candy corn that causes memory loss.
I don't remember you telling me that.
It's fine. I got you.
Oh, thank God. What happens?
Okay, so basically, in the first one...
Wait.
What?
Carrie, you gotta say the thing.
What? Okay. Previously on Fridays the 13th. Okay, so we start in the past, 1958 at Camp Crystal Lake. A group of young camp counselors are hanging out, singing songs, and having general non-specific fun. Then, two of the counselors sneak away for some very specific fun. The sex kind of fun. But then, they're attacked by a cameraman. Or some unknown person. And then we flash forward to the present. The present, that's the past. The 80s past. Here, we meet Annie, the main character. She's about to start a job as a camp counselor, so she's hitchhiking to Camp Crystal Lake. That's great. Crazy Ralph shows up and warns her about the camp's death curse, but Annie is unbothered. She's also unbothered by this. Ugh. Meanwhile at the camp, Bill, Brenda, Ned, Marcy, and Jack meet the camp's owner who puts them in charge, and they have to get things set up, and one of them is Kevin Bacon, and then also Annie gets killed in the woods. And then back at the camp, Ned plays a bunch of pranks on the other guys who turn out to be the main characters. A cop shows up to tell them that the crazy Ralph guy is missing, and then he drives his bike into the lake. Then they kill a real snake with a machete, and that guy Ralph is in the closet, and then he rides his bike into the lake. That night, shit gets real. Ned's hearing noises, something's not right. Jack and Marcy are doing it. And then also Ned is dead, in the bed, above them, while they're fucking. Marcy has to pee, and then Kevin Bacon is dead by arrow, and Marcy is axed to the face. Then we cut back to the main characters. Brenda hears a cry for help and investigates in the dark and the rain. Then Bill and Alice hear Brenda's call for help and investigate in the dark and the rain. They go to her room, and instead of a Brenda, they find a bloody axe. Ballsy move by the killer to arm their prey. Then, when everybody else is killed off camera, Alice starts to take this seriously. Like, put stuff in front of the door seriously. Then Alice feels a glimmer of hope as a Jeep pulls up. The driver, a nice lady by the name of Mrs. Voorhees, mother of Monster. She tells the audience, and also Alice, about how her kid used to go here, but then he drowned in the lake because the counselors weren't paying attention to him, and on the anniversary of his death, she commemorates him by killing camp counselors, who probably would also be negligent and let their campers drown or something, and honestly, maybe she saved a couple of lives tonight. Then they fight. Alice wins because machete. Then Alice goes out for the canoe ride she always wanted, and in the morning we meet the main character.
Oh, should we do a kill count? Everybody loves a kill count.
How many people died in the first movie?
0.
What?
No one died in the second one either. They had really strict safety protocols on set.
And now for part 2. We're just gonna blast through this. Remember Alice, the main character? She's having some pretty serious PTSD. Enough to have a nightmare about the nightmare she had at the end of the first one. Was the boy real? Is he still out there? No, and also yes. After she's up and at him, she tries to calm down by having a nice shower. The cameraman nearly kills her, but decides not to. That's nice. Let's have a snack. Oh, nope. Oh, no. There's a head. And now Jason stabs her in the head with an ice pick. It's a proper sequel. More camp, more kids, more kills, and same old Ralph. Sandy and Jeff and Ted and 20 other campers are at orientation at the camp run by Paul and Jesse. It's right next to Camp Crystal Lake. Then they have a campfire and the counselor Paul tells spooky stories, like the one about how Jason saw his mom get beheaded by Alice and has been secretly living in the woods and might kill for mom's vengeance, and maybe his mom was actually killing for no reason if he was actually just alive. Then Muffin the dog becomes Jason's best friend, and some of the campers want to visit Camp Crystal Lake for the fun of it. Then Deputy Winslow shows up to stop them. He's worried about the campers being so close to where Jason might be. Then he finds Jason's secret shack by also being too close to where Jason might be. Then he gets murdered in the head by a hammer. Paul and Jenny and half the cast go into town to get drunk. The other half stay to get murdered. And shit gets real. People go for skinny dipping, we got drinking and dancing, drugs, harmonica playing. This one dude plays on a rope swing. Oh, wait, dead. Then more dead. Killing spree. And Jason wears a burlap sack on his head this time. Paul and Jenny return, and there's a big fight and some cat and mouse and a chainsaw. Jenny gets to Jason's shack, where they find the corpse of his mother sitting there psycho style. Jenny puts Mrs. Voorhees' sweater on and pretends to be Murder Mommy to distract him, and it worked? And she kills him. Jenny and Paul make it back to the cabin, and the dog is alive. They make a few remarks about how they love the camp, especially the windows and the... Oh no. Look at that face. And that's that. We're ready for part 3 in 3D.
Oh yeah. What happens in the first two, though?
Damn it, Norman.